Hi, I'm Julian Spektor, and in the next several minutes I'm going to talk about social business. Yes, social business. It may sound like an exotic fruit, but actually it is something very natural, and I'll show you why. Running a social business means improving someone's life by producing a good or service in an organized way on a regular basis. And what is important is not what you do, but why you do it and how you do it. It's a little bit like playing football. You may play football, well, simply because you play football. Or you may play football because girls love boys who play football and it makes you attractive to them. Or maybe you play football because it makes your parents happier and proud of you, and at the same time you love playing football. Think more about this last case. It is very much like social business. You see, you can run social business by doing almost anything. Let's take milk. Most of us drink it. Many of us did this morning. Me actually, well, never mind. What is interesting is that the taste of milk will never tell us who has produced it. Maybe it was a social business or a traditional commercial company. The milk might be the same, but the effect it leaves in the world can be very different. And what makes this difference is the motivation of people who run this milk production, who run this business. The answer to question, why do they do this? Let's think about a commercial company, traditional commercial company. They produce milk, but in the end, the goal is to make the owners better off by making them, well, let's put it simple, richer. And the easiest way to measure it is money. So for some reasons they produce milk. Maybe they love milk, like someone loves playing football. But the reason is to make them richer. In case of a social business, the owners are better off not by becoming richer, but by improving someone's life. That's what makes them happy. Well, let's come back to milk example and think how a social entrepreneur, social businessman can improve someone's life by producing milk. One of the most obvious way to do this is to provide this milk to poor people who could not afford it before. Actually, this is a real case of a Grooming Danone company set up in Bangladesh to provide a yogurt that contained vitamins and some important useful ingredients to poor children, because these vitamins and ingredients were useful in preventing children from a disease that was widespread in this time in this region. So by producing a milk, we wanted to solve some problem, to help children become healthier. Another reason of milk production in a social business way may be farming, development of this farming culture in the region, or maybe general ecology. So we care about environment and we produce milk in the most environmentally conscious way. You see, there are a lot of possible reasons. What is important for a social business? That it is centered around this idea of improvement, of improving someone's life. We call this improvement a social impact. These footprints our business leaves behind our activity, this effect on the world that we make. So the social business can be seen as a certain type of a business organization for which the guiding star, the driving force, is the wish to make a life better for certain people, to leave this positive social impact, while the commercial efficiency and economic stability is only a necessary condition, not the goal itself. That's what I wanted to tell you about social business. I hope now it became more familiar for you, and now I'm ready for your questions.